Former NBA star Shawn Kemp, once celebrated for his electrifying dunks and dominant presence on the court, found himself standing in a courtroom rather than an arena. The former Seattle SuperSonics legend, now 55, was handed a sentence of 30 days of electronic home monitoring after a highly publicized incident that unfolded in a Washington state mall parking lot. According to local reports, Kemp will be required to begin his home monitoring within the next 2 weeks. In addition to that, he has been ordered to complete 240 hours of community service. For the next year, he will remain under the supervision of Washington State's Department of Corrections. This outcome represents a striking turn for a man who once soared in front of sold-out crowds, a figure synonymous with the glory days of Seattle basketball. The legal battle has been ongoing since Kemp pleaded guilty to an assault charge earlier this year. Prosecutors had pushed for a harsher punishment, requesting 9 months in jail, restitution payments, and a year of state supervision. Instead, the court issued a more lenient decision, though still one that keeps him under watch and bound to repay his debt to society through service and strict conditions. The case traces back to March of the previous year, when Kemp's vehicle was burglarized. Among the stolen belongings were his phone and a collection of basketball memorabilia, personal items that carried more than monetary value. Using location tracking on his phone, Kemp pursued the trail, which led him first to a Toyota 4Runner. Hoping to recover his property peacefully, he approached the driver to discuss the theft. Later, his phone was traced once again, this time to the Tacoma Mall, where he encountered the same vehicle. Court documents revealed the tense moments that followed. A man seated in the back of the 4Runner fired a gun in Kemp's direction. Kemp responded by drawing his own weapon and firing back. Fortunately, no one inside the vehicle was injured during the exchange. Still, the confrontation escalated the situation into a criminal case that has trailed Kemp ever since. For fans, the news evokes a bittersweet reflection on his career. A 6-time NBA All-Star, Kemp was the centerpiece of the Seattle SuperSonics throughout much of the 90s. His high-flying style, explosive finishes, and partnership with Gary Payton made the franchise a force in the Western Conference. He later played for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Portland Trail Blazers, and Orlando Magic before retiring in 2003. Now, his story is being rewritten in a courtroom rather than in box scores. For all the headlines he once made for his acrobatics above the rim, this chapter underscores the struggles and complexities that can follow even the brightest of sports stars long after the applause fades. Would you like me to make this script more like a news anchor narration, shorter sentences, dramatic pauses, or more?